Let's take a closer look at the wrist-mounted ultrasound. First, let's turn it on. On the bottom left here, you'll see this orange power button. Just go ahead and click that, and then it will turn the machine on. You'll get this welcome screen here. Next, hit the blue set button all the way to the right. And now we're at the screen where you'll operate your ultrasound. There are 6 buttons on the machine. The power button, the left arrow key, the right arrow key, and the up and down arrow keys. First, let's go through changing the probe frequency. Press the set button. FQ is now highlighted on the top left. That stands for frequency. It is currently set to 3.5. This means that we are set at the 3.5 frequency. If you want to use the 2.5 or 5, simply press the right button to go up, and the left button to go down. To lock the setting in, hit set again. Next, let's adjust the overall gain. If you press the set button again, you will see that BG in the top left lights up. You can press the left and right arrow keys to increase or decrease the gain. Gain is a uniform amplification of the ultrasonic signal that is returning to the transducer, rather than brightening the monitor. The image on the screen is whitened by a uniform margin, as though the returning signal is stronger than it is. To make it easier to see, we'll press set one more time, and you'll see that BT will light up, and this stands for brightness. So once again, if you press the right key, brightness will go up. If you press the left key, brightness will go down. Now let's set the background color. Click the set button to scroll down to CR. Now this is not a color ultrasound, but as you'll see in a second, you are able to change the background so you can better see what the screen is showing. Press the left or right button to adjust the colors. Red, green or yellow, blue, and black. Now let's adjust the depth. Press set one more time. You'll notice that none of the top left items are highlighted. That means we are in real-time mode, which brings us to our next adjustment. You can press the up and down key to adjust the depth at which the image is displayed. You can see in the side here that it'll go from 160 millimeters all the way down to 90 millimeters. Next is mode switch. This ultrasound has 2 modes, B mode and M mode. B mode is the default setting and produces a still image using a linear array of transducers that simultaneously scan the plane through the body that can be viewed as a 2-dimensional image. The other mode is M mode, and M mode stands for motion. M mode is a rapid sequence of B mode scans whose images follow each other in sequence on screen and enables you to measure the range of motion as the organ boundaries that produce reflections move relative to the probe. To switch between B and M mode, make sure you are on the home screen, meaning none of the top left options are highlighted. Press the left key to change between B mode and M mode. You'll be able to tell if you're in M mode because you'll see the scanning motion, adding those B mode images together. Press the left arrow to return to B mode. You can also freeze a frame, so you can get a better look at it and save it for further review. We'll do that by pressing the freeze button like so. Notice the bottom left that you have a freeze icon or FREZ, and now the image is frozen. Once we have the image frozen, we can give it an ID number and then save the image. First, press the freeze button to freeze the image. You can see in the bottom left, it'll say FREZ, which means you're now in freeze mode. Next, we'll click the blue set button. Before we save the image, let's set the ID. Scroll down to ID. Click the right arrow, and now the selector is on ID at the top left. Let's name this as 004. Now to confirm and save that ID, press set again. And now this image is associated with an ID. However, it is not saved yet, so we're gonna hit set one more time. And now we will scroll down to save, and click the right arrow to confirm. And now your image has been saved. Now let's go through how to recall the image, so you can look at it later on. Again, make sure you're on freeze mode. By pressing the freeze button, press the set button once more. Scroll down to SV load. Press the right button to confirm, As you can see, the screen updated, and now says load image number 00. To load saved images, select number 001 by pressing the up arrow key, and then press set. Now you'll see that the ID in the top left is 0002. We are currently looking at an image we had saved. If you scroll up with the up arrow key, we can access the image that we just saved a moment ago. So you can see it says 0004 in the top left corner. This is the way to access all of your previously saved images. Next, let's walk through image clearance. This ultrasound can store up to 127 images. When you reach 127 images, the capacity will be maxed out, and you will need to delete the previous images in order to save more. So go back into freeze mode, click the set button and scroll down to erase. Click the right arrow to confirm. To erase all previous images, click set. Now all of our previously saved images have been deleted. Now let's go through setting the color for the characters on the screen. So again, make sure you are in freeze mode and press the set button. Scroll all the way down to where it says chart color or change color. Click the right arrow button to confirm. And this will change the color. And to get the next color, you have to do the whole process again. And doing that will allow you to scroll through all the different color options for the screen. I must say I recommend green. It's much easier to see than the traditional white. Finally, let's dive into distance measurement. This allows you to figure out exactly how far 2 points are from each other on the ultrasound. Make sure you're in freeze mode. Click set. Select distance, which is the first option. Click the right arrow key to confirm. Now see there's a little X on the screen. You can move it up and down with the up and down arrow keys, and left and right with the right and left arrow keys. Click set to lock in your first point. A second X will appear. Move the X to the end point and click set. As you can see in the corner here, you'll now have a distance measurement of how far the first point is from the end points in millimeters. So from the first point to end point is 61 millimeters. Thanks for watching. Please let us know if you have any questions. Visit us at K9P4.